David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and now Victor Wembanyama. What will the San Antonio Spurs? I'll leave that in. What will the San Antonio Spurs be like next season?
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. I started thinking today, when the Spurs have drafted a big man first overall the next season, there's been a major change in wins when that player played for the team. Robinson, Duncan, and Victor coming up. And I want to talk to you guys about the effect Robinson had on the team, the effect Tim had on the team, and then what effect I think that Victor Wembanyama will have on our San Antonio Spurs this season. While I'm doing so, drop a comment down below. What kind of rookie season you think Victor will have? How much time do you think he'll miss? What will be the change in the team's win column? Hit that thumbs up, support the channel, and subscribe for more Spurs content. It's been fun doing daily content again on this channel. And let me get into why I'm doing the video. First up, Mr. Robinson. My favorite player of all time, my favorite athlete of all time, David Robinson. Came into the NBA as a 24-year-old rookie, 7'1", 235-pound Hercules. Man, come on, this dude cut from stone. He had 4 years of college basketball, and his impact in the rookie season was huge for our Spurs. Played all 82 games, 37 minutes per game, about 24 points per game, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks a game. He was the Rookie of the Year, and the Spurs would net 35 more wins his rookie year than they did the previous season. So a huge impact for our Spurs his first year. Tim Duncan came into the league 22 years old, 6'11", 250-pound fundamental machine, coming in with 4 years of college basketball. Also had a huge immediate impact for our Spurs. He also played in all 82 games. It feels weird saying player played in all 82 games these days, doesn't it? And he averaged a ridiculous 39 points per game, 39 minutes per game as a rookie, while averaging 21 points per game, about 12 rebounds and 2.5 blocks. And like Mr. Robinson, he was also a Rookie of the Year. Impact was immediate. The Spurs netted 36 more wins than they did over the previous season. However, we have to pull a little bit of an asterisk on that, because not only did Tim Duncan join the team as a rookie, but David Robinson came back from an injury, missed pretty much all the 96-97 season. So him coming back to the Spurs also was a huge boost. Still, the Spurs won 36 more games than their prior season. Which brings me to Victor Wembanyama, who we are going to draft first overall next month in the NBA draft. And he will join the Spurs as a 19-year-old, 7'5", 220-pound string bean. Dude's thin. He's got 2 years in the EuroLeague, and my prediction for him this season with the San Antonio Spurs, I think he'll play in about 62 games. I don't see him playing any back-to-backs. I think the Spurs are going to also rest him if there's any dings or dongs or any little nicks whatsoever. I think they're going to really be careful with this gigantic man his rookie season to make sure that he has a long, prosperous career. Nanu. Wow, I'm all over the place with the San Antonio Spurs. I think he's going to average about 17 points per game, 8 rebounds and 2 blocks, give or take, here and there. But I think the Spurs are going to limit him to 25 minutes. And that's why I feel his impact is not going to be as much as the other two players I've mentioned. I've seen some Spurs fans say, it's going to be crazy that we're going to have such a massive turnaround, start the playoff run now. This 19-year-old's minutes, I really do feel like are going to be limited. And I don't see the Spurs letting him play more than somewhere in the low 60s. So that being said, I think the Spurs will improve over last season, no doubt. Plus, we're all young guys. We'll have a season under their belts like a Jeremy Sohan, Malachi Branham, so forth and so on. I think the impact will be about plus 16 wins, which would have the San Antonio Spurs finishing 38-44. And that's right, under 500 again. Sorry, Spurs fans. I think this is still going to be a year where we're not tanking. We're not rebuilding, but now we're restructuring, we're molding. We're taking that giant piece of clay we have been putting together the last couple of years and molding it into something special. And we don't want this young man to turn into Ralph Sampson 2.0. If you don't know who Ralph Sampson is, look him up. Started off with a phenomenal career, multiple-time All-Star, and then injuries just destroyed his career. And he was about a 7'4" power forward / center, so don't want that to happen. The Spurs, I feel, are going to be very careful and be smart with this young man this season, which is why, when it comes to impacts in the rookie season, David Robinson and Tim Duncan are going to be so much more fruitful, if you will, because they played every game. They got a ton of minutes. They had the opportunity to go out there and bang every night, whereas he's just not going to be able to do so. So that's kind of all I got. Kind of a short video. I wanted to just talk about the Spurs, future of the Spurs next season. I know a lot of people are hyped up. I want to temper our expectations. I'm hyped up, and hyped out about Victor. And apparently, you have forgotten to speak English tonight. I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to sit here and pretend like the Spurs are a 60-win team next season. He's going to go out and average 30 points per game. He could one day average 30 points per game. Sure, I do believe that's possible with the skill set and size that he has. But to expect that his rookie season, temper our expectations. That being said, when he's on the court, he's going to be a blast to watch. And let's not forget the rest of the guys, too. I'm still out there rooting for Kelman, rooting for Devin. Hopefully, we continue to see incredible growth with Sohan and Branham and others. And it's I've been saying this all year, even when we were just losing, and we were just it was hard watching the Spurs at times, especially I think it was in February when that was the midst of that 16-game losing streak. I just kept telling myself, it's a good time to be a Spurs fan. We got to make it through this together. We will get through this together. And then, boom, what happens? Number 1 overall pick, a million draft picks over the next few years, and we might just see this franchise turn around. Not completely next season, but I do think, as early as the following year, a new playoff run begins for our San Antonio Spurs. I want to thank you all much for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. And as always, go Spurs, go.
And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
Go Spurs, go!